it. I don't like it, Nathan. It's horrid.
You went over when you were little, bro.
I know, but I wasn't scared then, and it was big.
It's so secure, right?
Yeah, it's just weird. Oh my lord. Well, I'll look that way, that'll be better. I'll probably get used to it and then we'll be finishing. Shall I take it off now?
No. Oh, one more round.
Yeah, I think it's this bit I don't like.
Why?
It's right at sea. Oh wow. You are, darling. You liking it? I'm surprised at you. You're so brave. I'm going to take it off now.
That's hard for you. 8 o'clock, Tuesday morning, Halloween, baby.
What are we doing?
Well, we've been summoned, haven't we?
Oh, we have been summoned, yeah. I really enjoyed the one last year where people got to, you know, pretend that they're getting bumped off here. I didn't get to pretend to be bumped off, so there's a fantastic fake death that I need to do at some point. So I'm hoping it's going to be quite. If there isn't opportunity for me to do a very hammy death, I'm not going to be happy. Okay.
Well, you can do it in front of us.
Why, it's not the same. I want to do it on Halloween in front of all of our colleagues.
Oh my goodness me. Well, fingers crossed that happens, okay? We don't really know what is happening. Someone's getting revenge, we've heard. That's all we know.
Oh, I forgot about the revenge bit.
But we do know that Greg James is back on Monday at 7 o'clock. He's got Julia Fox coming in.
Oh, off of
Kajam.
Fantastic.
Yes, all happening next week. Up next is Vic and Katie with Life Hacks, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Yeah. Spices and use the pestle and mortar. Oh wow, we like pestle and mortar. Yes, I actually got the point. You know, it's one of those things you have in the kitchen that you just absolutely never use. Yeah, we've got one, I think, actually. Used it first time. Sometimes we use the mortar just to put things in, like a sauce in it. Is the mortar the little bowl bit? Actually, which bit is the pestle? Which bit's the mortar? I don't know. We use whichever's like the little bowl to put like a dip in. Yeah, from time to time. But yeah, here we are. We don't often pestle things. We don't often. I don't pestle them. We don't often grind things. Well, I spent this morning pestling. Oh, so there you go. Feeling very jammy. Very proud of myself. What about you? Yeah, I had a nice wholesome one as well. Just popped out to the local cafe. Had a nice little brunch. Walked around. Everyone was out with their little babies and their little doggies, and yeah, saw some cute babies, some cute puppies. So all in all, a good Sunday morning. You know what? There's nothing better right now than just being as cozy as possible. I love being cozy. Same. And like anything that we can do to facilitate that, whether it is looking at puppies and babies, going for like walks when you're all wrapped up.
No, is it
It's coziness is something I'm most passionate about, and absolutely. We had a really good week. I was on with you, went for Jordan was on breakfast, and something talk about actually was my strange fear that sort of came up this week. So you've been doing something every day, haven't you, of Live Lounge Month called Current or Cover? Tell us about that. Yeah, so every single day throughout the month of October, we've had these brilliant artists in the Live Lounge. They've played their current single and then a cover. That's what they do. That's what the Live Lounge is all about. And then we've been doing a replay on our show on Going Home with Vic and Jordan in the afternoon. But to choose whether we play the current or the cover track, we've been doing a series of games. And by game, I mean things that we maybe workshopped a couple of minutes
I don't know exactly where it
to
is.
doing said game on the air. So we had some apples in a bra, we did paper aeroplanes, then one game that was just me drinking some water and seeing if it was still or sparkling, and that's how we decided. But we actually pushed the boat out a little bit more this week with you, Katie. Yeah, so producer Sophie said that she wanted to play a game of Olivia Dean in the Baked Beans.
Fuck me, petrol's
one game
dear.
in particular.
Gas,
I had to decide
petrol
whether we played
diesel's
Olivia
dear,
Dean's
yeah?
current or cover. I had to dig out the
Bloody
pictures
hell.
from
It's about
a
6-7
tray of
pence
baked
dearer
beans
than
that were
West
either
Ham.
pictures of Olivia Dean or Dean McCulloch. If I found the picture, the one picture of Olivia Dean, then we played the current.
Watch
If it was
them.
just
Watch
Dean
them. They've
McCulloch's,
banged it up
I would
everywhere
be
now, I can bet
cover.
you.
I think that was the way around anyway. I'll be honest, the rules were sketchy. It didn't make a lot of sense, and it could have been a lot simpler if it was just pick out one of the two photos and whichever one it is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I feel like
I don't know where this
Sophie was
Starbucks
well
is.
aware of your fear.
So
I wanted
you're
to
just
really
gonna
milk it
have
for all
to
of its radio miles. Well, my
look
issue
around.
is that I've got a bit of a fear of cold baked beans, and I do have a good reason for it. It's because sort of like as a kid, I think like most of our phobias,
Swear.
they do come from something in childhood, don't they? And sometimes it can be something really traumatic that causes a really big phobia. But often it can just be something really silly as well and seemingly insignificant, but it isn't. And I remember being so scared of the Guinness Book of World Records, and someone used to buy it me for every Christmas, and I couldn't read it because I was scared of A, the woman with the longest fingernails, because that was gross,
Should have known.
and B, the fact that there would always be the person who had the longest bath in baked beans for charity. Why? But why? Because I remember the fingernails as well. It always is what stood out to me. But why? Because there's so many amazing things that people have done. Why the fingernails and why the beans? I don't know, but it just freaked me out, the thought of someone sitting in cold baked beans, and I've never been able to eat them since, and I don't like to rifle through them either. But it's got us thinking, have you got any weird little fears like that? Like, it's not like a serious phobia that you've had to go and get sort of help for, a fear of heights or, you know, spiders or claustrophobia or whatever it might be. It's something that just seems a little bit daft. People don't really take it seriously because they're like, what do you mean you're scared of ketchup? My niece is scared of ketchup, that's why I've... It's not going to get you. Well, she thinks it will. 03700 100 100. It is Halloween weekend. Tell us about your weird fears.
Is it? You go around here?
Yeah. Maybe you go, yeah, that might be it. Yeah.
I'm stupid, yeah.
3 girls, damn. 4 girls, okay, now you.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I done put
Now we found it.
I done put my city on my back, and the world know my name, I'm the truth.
So if you're ready, and if you let me, I wanna see it in motion, in 3D. You won't regret me. Champagne and
It's only for a minute.
Let me know.
Yeah, so this bit here, and then when we get to this next bit here.
So we're going to talk about some of the bargains I've managed to find over the years. Some of them come from the charity shop. Now, I feel like it's my upbringing and circumstances that's really considered bargains and little ways to save money. So I really want to show you some of the things I've picked up over the years. Now, this is a copy of Elf. Now, I am aware that at the time of recording this video, it's not Christmas, but this is a Blu-ray that I have lying around, and if I can get into the packaging. Sorry, it's really hard to sort of do things one-handed, but let's show you. This is the Blu-ray player. It works perfectly, and the only difference is it's pre-owned. And this was 25 quid. And this is the movie, so I won't play too much of it for copyright reasons, but this is the film. It works perfectly, it looks stunning, and it's high definition as well, so that's good. I remember Blu-ray players many years ago, like that, many years ago, they used to cost a bomb, so to get that at 25 quid, I think I did really well. Now, if you thought that was good, how about you hear the next section? So if you don't know about this, you should really hear it. In Asda's, they have a section that's in partnership with Music Magpie, and they'll have pre-owned discs. Sometimes you can find, and they'll also have CDs as well, but you can sometimes find gems. Sometimes it really depends, but on one day I managed to get, and they're normally around £2, I managed to get Tarzan for £2, Lady and the Tramp for £2. I got as many as I could. I got Rescuers Down Under for £2, and I think Lady and the Tramp as that iconic spaghetti scene. But this, and also Mulan, all them for £8. Now, I remember discs years ago, and these are only DVDs, so they're not as good looking, but you know, they're for a bargain price. And the great thing about them deals is that they're perfectly working discs. They're not scratched or anything. I believe they're refurbished discs, so they've been refurbished and put in a sellable condition. I remember if you were to get all 4 of these, Mulan, Rescuers Down Under, Lady and the Tramp, Diamond Edition, and Tarzan, if you were to get all of them years ago, they would have cost 40 or so quid, if that, you know, because discs, I swear they used to cost 10 quid, and that were just for a DVD. If you wanted a Blu-ray, it'd be 15 quid. I know there's lots of streaming, but it's really nice that you get to own your own copy. You know, because I'm sure you've heard stories where they've taken programs off of streaming services, and as a result, no one can watch the program. It'll be stored away in an archive somewhere, but no one can actually watch it as a consumer. So you know, that's why it's better to own your media than and get them and you can get them at a bargain price. And if you're willing to sacrifice some quality, you can get discs as well. So you know, I really want to help you save a little bit of cash, you know, difficult times, and I will see you very soon. If you're enjoying watching this channel and want to support it, then the Patreon page is for you. If you want to support the channel in any way, shape or form, the Patreon page is definitely for you. What are you waiting for? Make sure you go onto patreon.com/Nathan Diaries. Coming up on Nathan Hodgson Music and Life, I will be given a makeover by a very special person. Oh wow! Hello and welcome to Nathan Hodgson Music and Life. I will be given a makeover by my wonderful mother. So without further ado, let's discuss the plans. Okay, so what are you going to do with me? What's your plan?
We'll start off by covering your face with a concealer and a foundation. Then we put a powder over, and that will hide blemishes and imperfections. And then we put a matte powder for shine that you don't want. We'll go over your eyebrows and define them. and we'll finish off with a bit of lip balm.
Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's get cracking, shall we? With a before photo taken, it is time to be given a new lease of life.
So we're going to start off with a nice, clean, moisturised face. That's very important. We're going to go in with our Revlon concealer, a few dots under the eyes to cover up the purple colour. Go in with your ring finger, because that's the softest finger. The under eye is the most delicate part of the face. You must be careful with it so you don't cause any more wrinkling. And then we'll go over any blemishes. Nathan has got lovely skin
Oh, thank you.
at the moment, looking after himself, drinking plenty of water, which nourishes the skin, blending it in with our finger. That's the concealer done. Now we're ready for just a little bit of foundation, not too much, a neutral colour, nothing too dark. You could apply this with a brush or cosmetic pad. So that's the foundation done. So now we're going to go in with Laura Geller. This is a baked foundation. You don't need a lot. This is a foundation and a powder all in one. It's very good for eczema and psoriasis. It has been approved for use, which is amazing. Shut your eyes. It shouldn't irritate. It's a nice, gentle powder. You can open your eyes now, Nathan. And what I like to do is go in with a Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this is just to give a little bit of extra coverage. It'll help the makeup stay longer, bring it down to the neck so it doesn't look totally different. Blending that in, it helps to brighten the eyes up. It's by Trickwell Cosmetics. Their mineral powder. This is a loose powder. We get our powder puff, put it in, tap off the excess, and then we go under his eyes, patting it lightly. I'm going to just go in with a brush, tap the excess off.
Oh, that smoke.
Go over in circular motions. It's very light on the skin. We're going to go in now with the eyebrow pencil, and we're using e.l.f. It's a light brown. First of all, we comb through with this and comb his eyebrows. Turn up the pencil. We apply just a very natural colour. It matches Nathan's eyebrows perfectly. The last thing, the lip balm. The one I'm using is Elizabeth Grant's Green Power, and it's a nice nourishing lip balm. We don't need a lot, just a little bit. Put a little bit on his lips. All done. That's your finished look. I think that's a good job there.
Oh, wow. I look amazing, don't I? Come here. Oh, you're so talented. Are you weeping?
Yeah.
Coming up on Nathan Hodgson Music and Life, I will be sharing with you a way to save money on food items as well as help the fight against food waste. What's the grand total? That is an absolute bargain. Hello and welcome to Nathan Hodgson Music and Life. I will be sharing with you an app on your phone that allows you to not only save money but also help the fight against food waste, which is a massive issue. So without further ado, let's discuss the plan. The plan is to go to Greggs, one of the biggest bakeries in the UK, and use an app called Too Good To Go to purchase any leftovers that the store may have. It'll only be a matter of time before it's time to collect my bag, so I better get a move on. Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
This is Sabrina Carpenter. Now that we have arrived at Greggs, it's time to collect our bag. This is a Too Good To Go bag. Let's see what's in it. This is my first time seeing this bag. Look at this. It's a sausage, bean and cheese melt. So that's our first item. Let's see the second item. It's a sandwich. Specifically, it's an egg mayo sandwich. A cookie. You don't need to accept cookies. And last but not least, let's put some angel music on. It's a tuna salad, and I think Mum's gonna have that, aren't you, though?
Yes, it's my favourite.
Yeah, it is. That was everything in the Too Good To Go bag. Too Good To Go bags are very good for saving money and reducing the impact of food waste. They're perfectly good items. They're not scraps or anything. They're just the items. They may have made too much, too many quantities. So it's them sort of foods that get in your Too Good To Go bag. Now, what's the grand total?
£2.59.
Now that is an absolute bargain. Coming up on Nathan Hodgson Music and Life, I'll be going to the shops to see if I can find some honey to make a gorgeous honey cake. Let's try some. Hello and welcome to Nathan Hodgson Music and Life. I will be travelling to the supermarket to see if they have any honey in stock. If there is no honey, there is no honey cake. So without further ado, let's discuss the plan. The plan is simple. I'm going to go to Tesco, one of the biggest supermarkets in the UK, and purchase some honey to use in my honey cake. Unfortunately, me and Mum got a little bit sidetracked.
Oh, nuts.
This is a Dua Lipa Arrow Words.
Entitled to a beautiful new blue passport.
Finally, we stopped messing around and we actually found the honey. Now it's time to get ourselves home, rest up, because tomorrow is a big day. Okay, so let's make our honey cake. Before we start any of the baking process, we need to remind you of the basics. Remember to wash your hands. Now that my hands are all clean and washed, I will join you in a jiffy. Alexa, set a timer. Alexa, stop. Now the honey cake is in the oven and it's going to be ready to eat soon.
1 hour later.
Let's try some. It's really nice. We went in our van to Dewsbury. We had Fleetwood Mac on and we're going into the Lidl to park in the car park because it's cheaper to park in the Lidl, but you're only allowed in there for 90 minutes. We went to the Greggs and I had a really tasty sausage roll and I'm putting the wrapper in the bin now. This is the tower that's reminiscent of Big Ben, and we even stumbled on this interesting thing in the road. Now we're crossing over and we're going to cross some more, and there's these interesting statues. Now I don't know the history on them. You might know the history on them, and we're going back to Lidl because our 90 minutes are going to be over soon, and we're going into the car park. We're getting back in our van and having a nice rest at home. We had such great fun. Hello everyone, well today we are off to IKEA. Now we're going to find amazing things in there and we'll see what they have in store. As we're going down the lift, remember to like and subscribe. Now, have you ever been to an IKEA and wished that a house like this was your own? Now, every good kitchen needs some food, and I know just the place to get some. It is, of course, the IKEA restaurant, where they sell Sweden's most signature dish, meatballs. Now that I'm full to the brim, I think it's time to venture elsewhere. Now, everyone knows how easily you can get lost in IKEA, and that very thing happened to us. I think we've got a little bit too carried away. Let's get back on track. This is the warehouse where they have all the different kinds of IKEA products, from furniture to homeware. As much as I'd like to stay at IKEA, I think it's time to go home. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel.
remember you can like and subscribe, and I will see you soon for another video. Goodbye.
I've got some bananas lying around, so let's turn them into a banana bread. Okay, so let's make our banana bread. This is the dish I'll be using, and I'm going to get everything ready to make the banana bread. Before we start any of the baking process, I'm going to remind you of the basics like I did when I made honey cake. Remember to wash your hands. Now that my hands are all clean and washed, I'm going to join you when I've finished making my banana bread. Okay, so let's put our rubber gloves on and bake this banana bread. Let's try some. It's really nice.
If you're enjoying watching this channel and want to support it, then the Patreon page is for you. If you want to support the channel in any way, shape or form, the Patreon page is definitely for you. What are you waiting for? Make sure you go onto patreon.com/Nathan Diaries.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I have created a French themed party. There's going to be some flags to wave about, there's going to be some croissants, it's going to be such a good time, and I cannot wait for you to see what goes on at the party. Jean-Michel, would you care to wave us a friend's flag? Would you care to have the croissant? If not, I'll indulge it. Now, while we're enjoying the world of France, did you know I can only speak 3 words in French? Bonjour, which is obviously hello, comment ça va, which is how are you, and au revoir, which is bye-bye. And I only know them because of Peppa Pig.
Bonjour, comment ça va, au revoir.
Now, did you also know that French is a love language? Thank you for watching the YouTube. Oh, sorry, that's my French. Pardon my French. Thank you for watching the YouTube channel. If you'd like to see any more videos, you can check out the video on screen. And it's goodbye from me. Au revoir. Hello everyone, I thought to have some fun today on this channel that we'd draw on this paper bag, this brown paper bag. Now let's see what I'd like to draw. I think I'll draw some eyes, some really goofy eyes. Keep in mind I'm not the best drawer. So they're the eyes. Let's get the pupils on. Sorry, it's very rustly. Let's draw a nose. And this is my paper bag. Now, I'm not going to put it on my head because that's a safety hazard. But Look at this. Look at this. My little goofy paper bag. I thought it'd be really fun to do a little fun craft. You don't have to be the best drawer. I'm doing this for a bit of a pastime, just for a bit of fun, really. If you like that paper bag, right, wants you to join the Nathan Nation. So join the Nathan Nation. Subscribe today. I will see you very soon. Millionaires on the background ready for me to watch, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.
how to use your throw as a cushion. So we fold it in half, and this is quite a big throw. Make sure everything's neat. And then what we'll do, we'll fold it in half again. Take this end, fold it over. You can do it neater than me, obviously. Take this and roll it. And then when we get to this bit, tuck it in. We've got like a little envelope and fold it over like that. And you've got yourself a nice pillow.
If you're enjoying watching this channel and want to support it, then the Patreon page is for you. If you want to support the channel in any way, shape or form, the Patreon page is definitely for you. What are you waiting for? Make sure you go onto patreon.com/Nathan Diaries. Today we're going to have a look at this very special television because it's got one of the latest new developments in television, because it has, if you look on the remote, it has Freely. Freely allows you to watch television via Wi-Fi. You don't need an aerial or anything like that. If you have a look at the guide, this is what the guide looks like. Very simple to navigate. Press the down button and if you can have a look at some of the channels now. Let's pick a channel. So if you pick, let's say, You and Dave, or even You and Drama, these are not being streamed by an aerial. They're actually being streamed over the internet. Hello everyone, welcome to this video about Freely. Now Freely is a free TV service that can be used with the internet. So this one is a bush telly, about 100 quid, and it connects to the internet, and I'll just show you some of the channels. I'll just turn the telly down. This is the guide. As you can see, we've got BBC One, BBC Two, ITV1, etc. We've got ITV2, we've got ITV3, 4, E4, Film 4, I think you get the picture. And all these are streaming via the internet. So there's no aerial at the back, it can be really handy for lots of different places in the house. So we've got 5 select, and you know something else I've noticed with Freely, you know, when you look at something like Find USA, let's say, the picture on it, there's a skybox over in that room, and the picture on it, I think it's standard definition, so it doesn't look as good, but on here it seems to appear it's like high definition. Let me just pick 5 action, because I know that one, I definitely think the picture on that is normally standard definition, and I'll try and get close up, but that is it looks better than it does on the skybox, so that's something to note. Just to note as well, I am filming the television screen, so it might look slightly different to how it would in person, but I think you'll get the general sort of gist of it all. Then make sure you subscribe, check out my previous video on the matter, and I will see you soon.
Today is a very special day as we have reached a major milestone on this channel. So if you want to find out more, stay tuned. Hello and welcome to the YouTube channel. It's very exciting for you to be here. My name is Nathan Hodgson, and as the title, the thumbnail, the little picture on the YouTube video, that's what it's called. We have reached a very particular milestone. We have reached a subscriber milestone. We have not only got 100 subscribers, we've not got 200 subscribers, we've not got 300 subscribers, we have not even got 400 subscribers. We have got 500 subscribers. Now, to every single one of you watching that has subscribed to this channel, joined our Nathan Nation, for that, thank you. You have taken a chance. You've taken a chance on me, and thanks to that, we've got 500 subscribers. Now, there's no point just saying that I've got 500 subscribers. We've got to celebrate it somehow. Now, the only way I can think of to truly celebrate this occasion is by going back to my first ever video made public on this YouTube channel. That video was when I went to Blackpool. Now, if you haven't seen it, I will link it on an info card, but I'm gonna show you it on screen, and then I'm gonna show you some exclusive behind the scenes footage of that occasion.
I can't bear to look.
Everybody dance now. Oh, this is lovely.
Do you like it? I don't like it, Nathan. It's horrid.
You went over when you were little, bro.
I know, but I wasn't scared then, and it was big. Yeah, it's just weird. Oh my lord. Well, I'll look that way, that'll be better. I'll probably get used to it and then we'll be finishing. Shall I take it off now?
No. Oh, one more round, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's this bit I don't like.
Why?
It's right at sea. Oh wow. Darling, you liking it? I'm surprised at you. You're so brave. I'm going to take it off now.
Oh, that was amazing. That was on the 30th of August, 2022. That was probably maybe 3 years ago. Time flies so quickly. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm going to show you some never before seen clips from the channel, and you're going to see them right now. So I'm going to talk you through them. Now this is some footage from that very day, and there's even footage on the beach. Now that is all I wanted to show you for today. Now, if you want to carry on our milestones, then remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel by joining the Nathan Nation. Now, if you don't know the Nathan Nation, all you do is click subscribe and you can be part of the Nathan Nation. You could be part of our 500 YouTube subscribers. That's all we've got time for, I'm afraid. Hello everyone, Nathan here. Check out this beautiful footage. It looks stunning, especially the sun. The sun was gorgeous on this video. Bye bye.
If you're enjoying watching this channel and want to support it, then the Patreon page is for you. If you want to support the channel in any way, shape or form, the Patreon page is definitely for you. What are you waiting for? Make sure you go onto patreon.com/Nathan Diaries.
Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel. Today is quite a good day today because we're having a little bit of a party, and by the way, I'm filming on my Samsung phone because, to be honest, my iPhone isn't charged up and I've got a spare Samsung that I can use, so I'm just gonna tuck into some very unhealthy takeaway chips. I really do hope it doesn't get flagged up for copyright, but 1 minute. Try not to talk with my mouth full. It's going really well today. It's a little bit of a mini party, not really, but kinda. Ultimately, you at home as well, have fun and stay safe, and I'll see you out. Hello, welcome, I'm Nathan Hodgson, and this is part 2 of the party we had the other day, and if you've not seen the first part, then there's an info card on screen where you can click to watch the first one. But I'm going to show you some behind the scenes exclusive footage. Now this was filmed at a relative's house, and pretty soon we're going to be moving on into the evening where I'm back at home, and we've got some music and all this. I have an iPhone, but all this was filmed on my Samsung because I forgot to charge the phone up and I had a Samsung. Now let's show you a clip of part 1. Today is quite a good day today because we're having a little bit of a party, and by the way, I'm filming on my Samsung phone because, to be honest, my iPhone isn't charged up and I've got a spare Samsung that I can use, so I'm just gonna tuck into some very unhealthy takeaway chips, and there's some music on in the background. I really do hope it doesn't get flagged up for copyright, but 1 minute. Try not to talk with my mouth full. It's going really well today. A little bit of a mini party, not really, but kinda. Ultimately, you at home as well, have fun and stay safe, and I'll see you out. This canal boat has a cafe. I'm walking to the Moonbeam Coffee Boat in Murfield. When I got there, I decided to stop for a hot chocolate. Yummy!
If you're enjoying watching this channel and want to support it, then the Patreon page is for you. If you want to support the channel in any way, shape or form, the Patreon page is definitely for you. What are you waiting for? Make sure you go onto patreon.com/Nathan Diaries.
song is the note that my husband Craig over the finance manager of this place says on a daily basis being married to me. And it's so here's Help by the Beatles. It's by Teddy Swings. And it's, oh, we got a Teddy Swings band. And it's called The Dog.
Mary Berry is one of the UK's most beloved bakers. She has presented countless cooking programmes and was a former judge on the Great British Bake Off. And of course, we are all waiting for the day when Mary Berry is behind the mask.
Mary Berry!
In the meantime, I thought me and my mum would make the most British food I can think of, and that is scones or scones. But first, we need to take a trip to Aldi. Other supermarkets are available to pick up some of the ingredients that we didn't have already. Now that we've got what we need, it's time to go home and get cracking. The link to the original recipe is down below so you can follow along with us. We'll need the flour later, so we'll just put it to one side. This is the end result. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the Nathan Hodgson YouTube channel, and I will see you soon. And welcome to my birthday celebrations vlog. You're gonna see what I got up to on my 18th birthday. Coming up are some photos with the lovely black and gold bunting. On my birthday, I received my cards from my family members. Thank you to my family members, if they're watching, for sending them cards. This is a lovely blue envelope. This is the design, sending 18 birthday wishes to Nathan, who will surely have a calm, relaxing 18th birthday celebration. Congratulations on your 18th birthday. It really means a lot, and it really means a lot as well to have £10 as well. Hashtag team party. Tenner says happy birthday, have an amazing day. Happy birthday and have a wonderful day. Wishing a fine young man the most fantastic birthday ever. And this is what it says. It says happy birthday Nathan, 18 at last. I hope you have a lovely day. So it's just to Nathan, happy birthday. My favourite part of my birthday celebrations was going to the White Rose shopping centre and going to the McDonald's for food. I got some balloons from the card factory, a 1 and an 8 balloon. Unfortunately they were in black. I did want some gold balloons, but unfortunately I didn't have any in stock, so I got these black balloons instead. Finally, it's time to light the cake. It's time to turn the lights down and light the cake. We got these wonderful sprinklers on the cake. I really like chocolate cake, so I got a chocolate cake. I'm not as big of a fan of Victoria sponge, so I didn't get that. Remember to like and subscribe to the Nathan Hodgson YouTube channel, and I will see you soon. I'm introducing something called 1 in 1,000. Now, what is 1 in 1,000, I hear you ask? So, 1 in 1,000 is when you subscribe to this channel. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I will go through the subscriber list. I'll elaborate in a minute on how you actually qualify for this. I'll go down the list of subscribers on YouTube, and I will pick, I'll find a random like number picker, and I'll pick someone at random from the list. Now that person who gets picked will get a special shout out, and that is in the form of the community tab. Now the community tab, I believe it's called the posts tab now, but the community tab, it allows you to tag people, and I'll tag whoever's won, I'll tag them and they'll get like a little shout out and a congratulations. And that is essentially 1 in 1,000. Now who doesn't want a shout out? Because especially, you know, like smaller channels, we need all the exposure we can get. So I think this is a really great thing to introduce onto the channel. Now the disclaimer, the way you qualify this is you have to be a public subscriber, and I'll link to someone else's tutorial in the info cards which you can click on screen. Now just a recap. Remember, you've got to be a public subscriber, and the shout out to whoever will be done once we reach 1,000 subscribers. I hope I've made it clear what 1 in 1,000 is. Any new subscribers that might happen to subscribe, this channel does quite a lot of different things, but as like a general sort of like niche, I like to document things that go on in my life and put them on here for you to watch. That's generally what happens on here. It's like a vlogging channel. Now I think that's pretty much all I need to say today. Went to Morrison's Cafe today. I saw this motorbike while we were walking there and I just had to take a picture of it. Once I had arrived and ordered at the cafe, I just had to wait. I ordered some chips, some garlic bread, and for dessert I had a packet of Oreos, a giant jammy Dodger which I'd never seen before, and a bottle of Pepsi Max. And now it's time to tuck into dessert. While we were leaving, I saw these photos on the wall and I just had to take a picture in front of them. Went to a Burger King for someone I know's birthday party. As you come into the restaurant, there's these order screens that are very similar to McDonald's. Then you wait at the counter until the food's ready. And all of us had lovely food and had a lovely time. And of course, I couldn't do this video without showing you a picture of me in my Burger King crown. Remember to like, subscribe.
If you're enjoying watching this channel and want to support it, then the Patreon page is for you. If you want to support the channel in any way, shape or form, the Patreon page is definitely for you. What are you waiting for? Make sure you go onto patreon.com/Nathan Diaries.
Today I'm off to Carla Gran. I've never been before, so I will be nervous, but all in all I am excited to go. We're just going to take a stop at the service station. Now we're going to both Morrison's and McDonald's. At Morrison's I took a photo of this giant Lenore Unstoppables bottle. Now we're off to McDonald's. This McDonald's was the most grandest one I've ever seen. It even had a lift, and it has an upstairs, which is where we'll be sitting today.
Currently at the McDonald's, and just look at the view. It's really stunning, and I'll have some food soon.
The food is finally ready and I cannot wait to tuck in. I've got some fries, some nuggets. It really was yummy. After a long journey, we finally arrived. This is where we'll be staying. Now, let me show you around the place. Quick little tour. This is the seating area where you can sit down and watch television. This is the kitchen area, and then if you come in here, This is the toilet. This is my room. Let's switch on the light for you. It's a bit of a mess, but that is my room. And then there's also this room. Come in here, there's another room. There is another room over there. And that, my friends, concludes the house tour. I think it's time to have a little bit of late night fun. We went to the arcade and let me tell you, the tension is real. It felt like we were so close to winning and then it dropped on us. Fail. I think after a jam-packed day like today, I think it's time to get to sleep, ready for the morning. Today is day 2 of Carla Gran. What I didn't show you last night is, I didn't really show you the seating area. This is the seating area. And then this outside. Today we're off to Home Bargains. And as I come in, there's always a police officer. Now we're heading off to somewhere called Affinity. Now it has a Cadbury shop along with many other shops. But at the Cadbury shop I picked up this wonderful little Cadbury bear. What's that?
Remember to like and subscribe to Nathan Hudson's YouTube channel.
I'm gonna head off to sleep, ready for the morning. Today is day 3 and as it's really sunny I thought I would go outside and have an ice cream as well as a cup of tea. I like buttons. This holiday is coming near to an end for me. Soon it will be time to head off home. Although I've had fun and I'll miss being here, like Dorothy Gale from The Wizard of Oz said, there is no place like home. Hello, today is my final day at Carla Gran and just before I go, let's have a final look at the room. Have a look. It's going to be time to say goodbye, it's so sad, but I've had fun. Now it's time to get into the car and drive off home. Bye! Today we're going to do a garden makeover. Will it all go to plan? Keep watching to find out.
You see this, don't you? What they're going to do is soaps. So they're going to level it all up and put fake grass. And the fake grass is going to go right up to here. I want it easy maintenance. I don't want no maintenance, to see. This garden is going to be turned from a drab garden into a dream garden. A team of people are going to work tirelessly to get this garden complete. While the garden makeover is happening, let's see what I got up to during the makeover. Today I'm off to Carla Gran. I've never been before, so I will be nervous, but all in all, I'm excited to go. We're just going to take a stop at the service station. Now we're going to both Morrison's and McDonald's. At Morrison's I took a photo of this giant Lenore Unstoppables bottle. Now we're off to McDonald's. This McDonald's was the most grandest one I've ever seen. It even had a lift and it has an upstairs, which is where we'll be sitting today. Currently at the McDonald's and just look at the view. It's really stunning and I'll have some food soon. The food is finally ready and I cannot wait to tuck in. I've got some fries, some nuggets. It really was yummy. After a long journey, we've finally arrived. This is where we'll be staying. Now, let me show you around the place. Quick little tour. This is the seating area where you can sit down and watch television. This is the kitchen area. And then if you come in here, this is the toilet. This is my room. Let's switch on the light for you. It's a bit of a mess, but that is my room. And then there's also this room. Come in here, there's another room. There is another room over there. And that, my friends, concludes the house tour.
I think it's time to have a little bit of late night fun. We went to the arcade and let me tell you, the tension is real. It felt like we were so close to winning and then it dropped on us. Fail. I think after a jam-packed day like today, I think it's time to get to sleep, ready for the morning. Today is day 2 of Carlogram. What I didn't show you last night is, I didn't really show you the seating area. This is the seating area, and then this outside. Today we're off to Home Bargains. And as I come in, there's always a police officer. Now we're heading off to somewhere called Affinity. Now it has a Cadbury shop along with many other shops. But at the Cadbury shop, I picked up this wonderful little Cadbury bear. What's that? Remember to like and subscribe to Nathan Hudson's YouTube channel. I'm gonna head off to sleep, ready for the morning. Today is day 3 and as it's really sunny, I thought I would go outside and have an ice cream as well as a cup of tea. I like buttons. This holiday is coming near to an end for me. Soon it will be time to head off home. Although I've had fun and I'll miss being here, like Dorothy Gale from The Wizard of Oz said, there is no place like home. Hello, today is my final day at Carlogram, and just before I go, let's have a final look at the room. Have a look. It's going to be time to say goodbye, it's so sad, but I've had fun. Now it's time to get into the car and drive off home. Bye! Well, the garden makeover is finished, and this is the final result. Ta-da! Just look at the before and after. Now it's time to see the reaction.
Better, isn't it? Much better. Better than grass, isn't it?
That's a garden makeover complete. Hello and welcome. This is a brand new podcast that I'm starting from a cupboard. So let's start the podcast. Today we're going to talk about my journey navigating YouTube's evolving monetization landscape. Now, forgive the idea. I'll be honest, the idea came from AI. Specifically, the idea came from the YouTube inspiration tab, and I thought I'd give it a go. The last video was from the YouTube inspiration tab. If I'm ever low on ideas, sometimes it can be I don't want to do them, but sometimes there's some I don't mind doing. So this is the outline. So the great algorithm shift of, shouldn't really say 2023. This is the errors, but it says my early monetization shock, RPM dips and panic. I don't have an RPM because I'm not monetized, so I can't talk about that. But I'll talk about, rather than RPM dips, we'll talk about subscriber dips. If you've got a big ego, it can be a little bit disheartening, even with one person unsubscribes. Like that can be a bit disheartening, but it does happen. But then you might get more subscribers, and that does make me panic. Let's talk about now the rise of shorts and the impact on long-form revenue. Again, we can't talk about the revenue because I'm not monetized. But the rise of shorts are a little bit late to the party. But once I knew that they weren't just kind of like TikTok videos or dancers, that's when it really hit reality. We can repurpose our long form videos and bring them out to a new audience when we put them on shorts. If I repurpose all, I tend to take the video and upload it to CapCut, and it'll make all these shorts all for me, and it'll save a lot of time making the shorts from scratch. So I feel like I'm trying to embrace new technologies as well, but also keeping to the heart of my human ideas and stuff. If I don't like something, I won't do it, even if AI's produced it. So let's talk about the initial resistance versus forced adaptation to new content types. Again, with shorts, there's a short. We as creators, I'm embracing shorts, part of my channel. So sometimes I'll make the shorts especially, but sometimes they'll be repurposed and they'll go out to a new audience. Let's talk about diversing beyond AdSense. So again, it says 2024, but it's this year basically. So it's the essential pivot. So exploring brand deals, and which I haven't done, securing my first major partnership. I'm on the fence with brand deals, partly because I'm a small channel and you never know, I might do them, but at the moment I'm not really interested in them, to be honest, so I'm not sure why. They just don't want to do them particularly. So that's my stance on brand deals. But let's talk about the unexpected boost from YouTube shopping and affiliates. This is quite honest, but when I tried Amazon affiliates, it didn't make any. You have 180 days to make some sales. It didn't make any sales, and it's learning what not to do. So I didn't make any sales, and me thinking, people will click. Unfortunately, it didn't work out like that, but it does teach a lot. Maybe I should wait. If I ever did them again, I'd probably wait till I've got a bigger audience. But yeah. So let's talk about community support, memberships, and super thanks. By the way, memberships. I haven't got YouTube membership, but if you want to support the channel financially, there's Patreon. So there's the $3.99 tier, that's the starter tier, and then there is the early bird tier, that is $4.99. You'll get early access to videos, ad free as well. But then the $9.99 tier is for basically people who are really deeply interested into this channel and into this new podcast. So on there will be early access to videos, and ad-free videos like the other tiers, but you'll also get behind the scenes footage now and again. I might even do a behind the scenes of me actually filming a real podcast, how I'm doing right now, but I've not done it for this podcast. This is more of an experiment. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to continue it, but I'll see how this pans out, because I wish I could do like a video podcast, but you see all these podcasts, and they've got fancy plants, fancy mics. I think one of them I saw were like a Shure microphone, and so it's audio only at the minute. But
I want to expand it one day, have a video podcast, but it's audio at the minute. So, super thanks. I think I'll enable that once I get my channel monetized. So yeah, thriving in the creator economy, 2025 and beyond. So the emergence of AI tools for content optimization and efficiency. So, like I said, I've experimented as well. I've took them off the video. There's a video I did called Having a Party that did have an AI thumbnail, I'll be honest. If AI has been used to generate... if I ever got it to generate, I don't think I would, but if it, like with these Sora videos, Sora 2, if it ever got to the point where I could generate the video portion, I don't think I would, because I want to be sitting there and actually filming it myself. But if I ever did that, I would flag it as altered or synthetic content, so that you know that it has AI significantly used in the video. But let's talk about like making the shorts, like I talked earlier. It really efficientizes the whole process by generating the shorts. A lot of the shorts, not all of them, but they help with the shorts. And like we're doing now, we're leveraging podcasting features. This, like I've dabbled in with experimenting with the podcasting playlist tool. Like I've experimented with that even before this podcast was created. So let's talk about the hang on a minute. Let's talk about the challenges and silver lining. So what I learnt: battling content fatigue and burnout in a hyper competitive landscape. Like with me, I don't feel like I get burnt out often. I just work like Rihanna. I just try and put the best effort I can in that moment, at my present moment as well, because we're always learning and evolving. So yeah. So I can't really speak. I'm not really an authority to speak on that, to be honest. So let's move on. Let's talk about the constant learning curves, staying updated with the platform changes. There's plenty of videos on YouTube that teach you what you need to know. I'll be honest, so some of the jargon is complex. It is. It's a complex thing, is socials. If you're listening to certain people, if you've ever looked at YouTube growth stuff, and it's like, it says, make sure you have SEO, make sure you have you optimize the video, make sure you do this and that, and it can boggle the mind. But if you watch it enough, I rarely use YouTube as well for entertainment. I do, but not often, because I'm on YouTube learning things, and learning and evolving. So yeah, let's talk about my evolving quality content strategy, quality over quantity, niche focus. I've always struggled with my niche. If I had to go for a niche, it'd be vlogging, or like it's kind of just a diary. We talk about whatever, whenever, and I tend to do a lot of them almost. So we talk about quality over quantity. It's quite, my videos are quite regular as well. So that's what I tend to lean towards. So challenges and silver lining, battling. Have I just read that? I'm getting lost here. Sorry. Challenges. I've done them in the wrong order, but I've done them, I think. I'll have to watch back. Reading off a screen, like especially this little map book I've got in the cupboard. I'm not bad at reading, I mean. But with me, I don't like reading books. Something about sitting and reading a book is I can't do it. I struggle with it. I haven't got the time for it. And then I also, an article, I don't like reading articles, and I don't like doing research. That's my least favourite topic, is researching. I just find it mundane to me. With some types of YouTube channels, there is elements of researching. Documentary kind of YouTube channels do need to research a lot, and I don't like researching me. So let's talk about the path forward, actionable advice for creators. So how to analyse your own channel's monetization opportunities, from what I know, and it ain't a lot, but I obviously there's ads, there's YouTube earn page, that YouTube monetization, obviously through YouTube, but then there's all these other ways like brand deals. There is affiliate links, like particularly Amazon affiliate links. There is, my mind's gone blank. There's that, and then there's things like Patreon. There's loads of things that YouTube does with monetization, like super thanks, the join button, which I plan on implementing once this channel gets monetized. It's really a work in progress, but yeah, that's that in a nutshell. But building a resilient, multifaceted income stream. Basically, I think what it means is having a range of monetization streams. So basically, when I monetize, there'll be two. There's obviously Patreon that's live at the minute. I've talked about it earlier. And then there'll be YouTube monetization, and then hopefully once my channel I feel is big enough, we can put affiliate links back again. I took all the affiliate links off as well. I took off all the affiliate links. They weren't making money. So yeah. And then the predictions for YouTube monetization in 2026 and beyond. I haven't really got any. I know one that they're planning on implementing. Links to YouTube Shorts, I've heard from the Creator Insider. So as far as I'm aware, they're going to put links into there. And another one is when you can put dynamic brand deals in, so they're not baked into the video. So you might know that if you create a video and you can't edit it with YouTube editor, then it's stuck like that. You have to upload it again and lose all the views. That's how it works, unfortunately. But then what's odd is that, when you look at a music video, 1 minute it's 480p, and then the next minute they've replace the video and put it as 1080p. They remaster them all the time. Let's end the podcast there. I hope you've liked it. It's a little bit of rambling with Nathan. I don't know whether to call it that. We're going to call it the Nathan Ocean Podcast, but then that sounds a bit generic. Let's call it Rambling with Nathan. I've just come up with the title now. Rambling with Nathan, because I do waffle on a ramble at times. So I hope you've enjoyed the podcast. Remember to pledge on Patreon as well. That'd really mean a lot. And I will see if there's another podcast. So I'll see you tomorrow. I've got to make the logo as well. That's fun. I'll probably use Canva or something, and then stitch the audio from my voice memos onto the image. I'll try not have it be. I'll try and I think in DaVinci Resolve there's a dynamic zoom, and I'll probably put that on just to vary it up so it's not a static image. So that is the podcast. This is a cut down version. Remember, and I'm gonna introduce something to the Patreon called extended cuts, so you can get an extended podcast on the Backstage Pass. I think I'll put it on Backstage Pass. So that is a new benefit to the Backstage Pass. So enjoy Rambling with Nathan, and I will see you on the next podcast. Today I'm going to show you the filming process of filming my new podcast, Rambling with Nathan. So, this is the cupboard I use to film these videos. Now, if we open the cupboard and I grab my phone, because that's what I use to record the actual podcasts with the Voice Memos app on my iPhone 15 Pro. So, let's get the Voice Memos app. We just put the phone in the cupboard, and then what I do is, if I've got an idea off the YouTube Inspiration tab, I'll just get the laptop and get the idea up from the YouTube studio and put it in the cupboard. So this one has hooks on, different hooks to hook the viewer in. So let's pick one. I like the bottom one. Let's go for bottom one. Are we ready? Let's start the voice memos app. 3, 2, 1, action. For years, I've been fascinated by AI, but recently something is shifting. The pace of development isn't just fast, it's dizzying. In this podcast, I'm sharing my unfiltered thoughts on the future of AI, the incredible possibilities, yes, but also the serious ethical and societal changes we need to prepare for right now. So, let's talk about the current AI revolution beyond the hype. So let's unpack what AI truly means, moving past sci-fi fantasies to current capabilities. So, obviously, the word AI means artificial intelligence. So it's intelligent, but it's always going to be artificial. I think at the minute things need that human touch just for a bit longer, or maybe forever. You never know. But basically, I know what AI can do somewhat. There's ChatGPT. It's a chatbot. There's Gemini, Copilot, and all these different ones. I seem to quite like Gemini at the minute. Like the image generation, I think it's called 2.5 Flash. I think that's a lot better than ChatGPT, their image generation. But so that's what AI can do. It can also do. So have you ever heard of Sora? Sora is an AI generation. It'll generate realistic looking videos. That's quite scary, but that's one as well. So that's really what it can do. I've watched some of these Sora videos, and I think the video is okay. It's realistic. It's starting to sort of fool me at times, but I think the sound on them is a bit. I can tell it's like text to speech a bit still on some of them. But let's showcase practical and groundbreaking AI applications we see in healthcare, finance, and creative industries. So I'm going to talk about it specifically for creative industries. AI can turn your long form videos into shorts. That's what I do. A lot of these clips from the podcast are going to be AI shorts. I'm not AI shorts. I mean AI clipping bits of the podcast that'll go out as shorts, and then they'll be put on YouTube as a related video, so you can watch the full podcast down below. It brings the podcast. It'll hopefully bring the podcast new audiences. So let's talk about the key drivers of rapid acceleration, data availability, and processing power, and foundational models. The key drivers. The first time I've done this, it's boggling my mind that much. I'm probably gonna have to skip it. We'll skip it. Let's talk about the anticipated breakthroughs and societal shifts. So let's explore the new AI advancement, AGI, multi-model AI, and truly adaptive learning systems. I don't get that. Multi-model. Don't know. But let's forecast how AI fundamentally transforms daily life, from personal education to smart cities. Let's talk about it in an educational context. I think, like, I don't think it's, for me, I don't think it's sort of the best in education. Like, if you were at a college or a school, because, like, at least, you know, like, they have detection systems, and at least the ones I know, and you can get caught. So it's not worth it unless you know how to use it carefully. For education, smart cities. I didn't know there were smart cities. Discussing the inevitable changes in the job market and the emergence of AI, of human AI, collaborative roles. Why, you know, when they say AI is going to take over humans, no, I just don't buy it for some reason. You know, I think things are going to always need human touches, and it's a great help, but it will never replace us. And ethical minefields and governs changes. You know, if you live in the UK, you'll certainly know, if you watch The Chase, the governess. The governess is this. I don't know how to describe it. There is the chaser. It's a game show where people try to get cash by beating these really genius people. One of them's Anne Hegarty, the governess. So yeah, and they have to answer questions in turns and stuff. You know, that's The Chase in a nutshell. You know, I'm sure you know the introduction. Like, these four people have never played before, but some try to get thousands of pounds. There's just one thing standing in their way: the chaser. The chase is on. That's what it always starts like that, and then it goes and then the show starts. This is why this show is called Rambling with Nathan. I go off on tangents, but let's talk about delving into critical and ethical concerns, bias in algorithm, privacy infringements, and autonomous decision making. I know I heard with Sora that people were trying to like put. I'm not saying they did, but I'm saying with something like they'd put Mickey Mouse in. But I think now I heard. I don't have Sora, but from what I've heard, like, people were trying to get Mickey Mouse or whatever copyrighted like characters, and it were generating them. But I think they now have systems in place to kind of stop things that are copyrighted getting generated or something. I can't remember, but I could be totally wrong. But let's talk about the examining the complexities of establishing AI regulation and internal cooperation. It does need regulating because, like it's an unregulated world pretty much at the minute. And it does need a little bit of regulations just so that everyone is on the same page with it. But then let's talk about considering the impact of AI on democratic processes and the spread of misinformation. So if you ever look on ChatGPT, it says ChatGPT can make mistakes. I don't think enough people read that because it can make mistakes. It's like humans, we can make mistakes. So yeah, if people were to read that, they'd know that there could be misinformation. It could be like Chinese whispers where you whisper something and then it goes down and down and down, to the point where it could be something like a fish swam on water, and then it could turn by the end to a fish drank water. Like, the message can change. So let's talk about the human AI partnership, opportunities and risks. So let's envision the future where humans and AI augment each other's capabilities for unprecedented innovation. I can't see that happening. A robot, an AI and a human arguing with each other. Oh, but just imagine, I'm a robot, I only know what I know. No, we're humans, we're superior. No, you're not. We're robots, we're AI. Let's talk about addressing the psychological and sociological impacts of increased AI integration on human connection and identity. Because I feel like I heard somewhere, I don't know where, but I heard it could be people, it's basically changing how people speak and the intelligence of people and stuff, because they're not actually having to think and do the work, and yeah, that's a bit worrying. But let's debate on the control and ensuring AI remains a tool for human flourishing and not replacement. That's what I said. AI can't replace us. It can only help us. I'd say that's the takeaway message. So let's chart our course. A call to action. Let's emphasise the importance of proactive and education and critical thinking to navigate AI's future. Suggest concrete steps individuals and communities can take to prepare and shape the AI era. I am trying to embrace it, but at the same time, it can be hard. But let's talk about. I can't speak today, and I've got. Let's talk about the conclusion. With forwarding, looking on perspective, and how we can harness AI for a more equitable and prosperous world. I think AI, if there's any boring tasks like, like making a thumbnail, but if you make a thumbnail, don't just check its out product, like it's the thing it spits out. Adjust it a bit, make it your own, add your own ideas to it, on Canva, and then you've done a lot. AI's done a lot of the work, and you've just added your little touches that makes it yours, makes it your product with the help of AI. So I think I just feel that there should be something like, if AI's made the work, you don't own it, or something like that. If AI's being used partially, then you might be able to say, well, I own it. But yeah, let's not get too debatey on here. But that is today's video. It's a bit of a shambles, I'll be honest, but I think I've had a crack at it. So and I'm filming it for the podcast, for the Patreon audience. Patreon, let's talk about Patreon, because there's a starter tier. If you want to support the channel, $3.99, you'll get ad-free videos. The $5.99 tier is the early bird tier. You will get access to ad-free videos like the first tier, but you also get
not bit. That's the that. You'll get the starter tier, but not the starter tier. No, you'll get the backstage pass. No, why can't I speak today? You'll get the early bird tier. You'll get early access to videos and ad free. That were it. But now let's talk about the backstage pass, because there's a new addition to the backstage pass. You not only get behind the scenes, you not only get ad free videos, you not only get early videos, you also get the extended versions of the podcast. So if you watch it on YouTube and you're thinking, oh, I want an extended cut of this, so go on to Patreon. It's currently on discount until the 1st of December. So make sure you get the backstage pass. I think that's the best one, because you get the lot. You get everything that the channel provides as a service. So that is today's podcast done. It's Rambling with Nathan, and it literally is. That's accurate. And I will see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, because I might not even do it tomorrow. You never know. But I'll do it. I'll see you on the next episode of the podcast. You see why it's called Rambling with Nathan? Because I just sit in there and ramble. No, not sitting there, standing there and ramble. That is the filming of a podcast, a real podcast that I'm going to post as an episode of the podcast. So yeah, that is the behind the scenes. So I will see you very soon. For years I've been fascinated by AI, but recently something is shifting. The pace of development isn't just fast, it's dazzling. In this podcast, I'm sharing my unfiltered thoughts on the future of AI, the incredible possibilities, yes, but also the serious ethical and societal changes we need to prepare for right now. So, let's talk about the current AI revolution beyond the hype. So let's unpack what AI truly means, moving past sci-fi fantasies to current capabilities. So, obviously, the word AI means artificial intelligence. So it's intelligent, but it's always going to be artificial. I think at the minute, things need that human touch just for a bit longer. Or maybe forever, you never know. But basically, I know what AI can do somewhat. There's ChatGPT, it's a chatbot. There's Gemini, Copilot, and all these different ones. I like Gemini at the minute. The image generation, I think it's called 2.5 Flash. I think that's a lot better than ChatGPT, their image generation. So that's what AI can do. It can also do, so have you ever heard of Sora? Sora is an AI videos generation. It will generate realistic looking videos. That's quite scary, but that's one as well. I've watched some of these Sora videos, and I think the video is okay. It's realistic. It's starting to fool me at times, but I think the sound on them, I can tell it's like text to speech on some of them. So that's really what it can do. Let's showcase practical and groundbreaking AI applications we see in healthcare, finance, and creative industries. So I'm going to talk about it specifically for creative industries. AI can turn your long form videos into shorts. That's what I do. A lot of these clips from the podcast are going to be AI clipping bits of the podcast that'll go out as shorts, and then they'll be put on YouTube as a related video, so you can watch the full podcast down below. It'll hopefully bring the podcast new audiences. But let's forecast how AI fundamentally transforms daily life from personal education to smart cities. Let's talk about it in an educational context. I don't think it's the best in education. If you're at a college or school, they have detection systems and you can get caught. So, unless you know how to use it carefully, it's not worth it for education. The inevitable changes in the job market and the emergence of AI, of human AI, collaborative roles. Why, when they say AI is going to take over humans, no, I just don't buy it. I think things are going to always need human touches, and it's a great help, but it will never replace us. And ethical minefields and governs changes. If you live in the UK, you'll certainly know if you watch The Chase, the governess. The governess is, I don't know how to describe it. Chase, it's a game show where people try to get cash by beating these really genius people. The chaser, one of them's Anne Hegarty, the governess, and they have to answer questions in turns and stuff. That's The Chase in a nutshell. I'm sure you know the introduction. These four people have never played before, um, but try to get thousands of pounds. And there's just one thing standing in their way: the chaser. The chase is on. It always starts like that, and then it goes and then the show starts. This is why this show is called Rambling with Nathan. I go off on tangents, but let's talk about delving into critical and ethical concerns, bias in algorithm, privacy infringements, and autonomous decision making. I heard, I'm not saying they did, but I'm saying with something like they'd put Mickey Mouse in. But I think now, I don't have Sora, but from what I've heard, people were trying to get Mickey Mouse or whatever, copyrighted characters, and it were generating them. But I think they now have systems in place to stop things that are copyrighted getting generated. I can't remember. I could be totally wrong. But let's talk about examining the complexities of establishing AI regulation and internal cooperation. It does need regulating because it's an unregulated world pretty much at the minute. And it does need a little bit of regulations just so that everyone is on the same page with it. But then let's talk about considering the impact of AI on democratic processes and the spread of misinformation. So if you ever look on ChatGPT, it says ChatGPT can make mistakes. I don't think enough people read that because it can make mistakes. It's like humans, we can make mistakes. So if people were to read that, they'd know that there could be misinformation. It could be like Chinese whispers where you whisper something and then it goes down and down and down to the point where it could be something like a fish swam a water and then it could turn up by the end to a fish drank water. The message can change. So let's talk about the human AI partnership, opportunities and risks. So let's envision the future where humans and AI augment each other's capabilities for unprecedented innovation. I can't see that happening. A robot and an AI and a human arguing with each other. Oh, but just imagine I'm a robot. I only know what I know. No, we're humans. We're superior. No, you're not. We're robots. We're AI. Let's talk about addressing the psychological and sociological impacts of increased AI integration on human connection and identity. I feel like I heard somewhere, I don't know where, but I heard it could be changing how people speak and the intelligence of people and stuff because they're not actually having to think and do the work, and that's a bit worrying. Let's debate on the control and ensuring AI remains a tool for human flourishing and not replacement. That's what I said. AI can't replace us. It can only help us, I'd say. That's the takeaway message. So let's chart our course, a call to action. Let's emphasize the importance of proactive and education and critical thinking to navigate AI's future. Suggest concrete steps individuals and communities can take to prepare and shape the AI era. I am trying to embrace it, but at the same time, it can be hard. So let's talk about the conclusion with forwarding, looking on perspective, and how we can harness AI for a more equitable and prosperous world. I think AI, if there's any boring tasks, like, like making a thumbnail, but if you make a thumbnail, don't just check the thing it spits out. Adjust it a bit, make it your own, add your own ideas to it, on Canva, and then AI's done a lot of the work, and you've just added your little touches that makes it yours, makes it your product with the help of AI. So I think that there should be something like, if AI's made the work, you don't own it. If AI's been partially used, you might be able to say, well, I own it. But let's not get too debatey on here. But that is today's video. It's a bit of a shambles, I'll be honest. But I think I've had a crack at it. And I'm filming it for the Patreon audits. Let's talk about Patreon. Because if you want to support the channel, there's a starter tier. If you want to support the channel, $3.99, you'll get ad-free videos. The $5.99 tier is the early bird tier. You'll get early access to videos and ad-free. But now, let's talk about the Backstage Pass, because there's a new addition to the Backstage Pass. You not only get behind the scenes, you not only get ad-free videos, you not only get early videos, you also get extended versions of the podcast. So if you watch on YouTube and you're thinking, oh, I want an extended cut of this, go on to Patreon. Make sure you get the Backstage Pass. I think that's the best one, because you get the lot. You get everything that the channel provides as a service. So that is today's podcast done. It's Rambling with Nathan, and it literally is. That's accurate. I'll see you on the next episode of the podcast. So hello, welcome to the Nathan Diaries Q&A. So I'm going to answer your viewers' questions. So let's get started, shall we? So let's get up the first question on my screen. It's on my MacBook off screen. So our first question is, because I posted the video asking questions on both YouTube Shorts and as a main video. So I believe the user is called Theo, but it's spelled TH301188, and it's why did you start YouTube? Now, I started YouTube because I used to make videos on my phone for fun, and just little videos to send to family, or just to keep on my phone, just for fun. I really enjoyed making it, assembling it. I only did it occasionally, but then my cousin taught me to use iMovie. So if it weren't for my cousin, I don't think this channel would be here, which is really it's a testament to my cousin. But this video is not about my cousin, but this I've lost track. But hang on. So I started, I thought to myself, why are these videos stuck on my phone or sent over text to my friends and family? I could post some videos on YouTube and have the world or anyone see them. And that was what made me think, oh, I like YouTube.
And another factor, it's not the main factor, but it is a factor, I've got to be honest. And the fact that if you get the right requirements, you can make money from your videos. So I've not got the requirements yet, and I explain further in a video up here on an info card. But since that video, I basically, there's a little bit of an update. I've got the subscriber requirements, which is really for the first tier. There's 2 tiers. There's a shopping and a supers tier, and there's the tier that, there's a second tier that allows you to put ads on the videos and make money from them. But on the first tier, I've got the subscribers, but I've not got the hours watched, so the watch hours, and that's the annoying thing, unfortunately. But I still working at this, still learning as well, because you know, we're always learning, we're always evolving as well. So but let's that's a little update from that. And that is why I started YouTube, basically. So that onwards and upwards to the next question, and this comes from the shorts. So what was your favourite video to record on the channel? And they say that they love the vids as well. So this is from YWMNA, and I've got plenty of videos, and sometimes it's hard to remember them, a lot of them, but I would say that mine is the Carla Grand video, because that trip was something that my grandma, I went along to it, and I thought, and I bought this. I'm not using it right now, but I bought this DJI Pocket 2 especially to film a trip of a lifetime. But that were my favourite, because I was just in the holiday anyway, and sometimes it sometimes would be nice to enjoy the holiday whilst filming it, but when you're on a holiday filming, you're more focused on the filming, you see. So, but I still had fun. I still got some lovely, had a lovely time and filmed it all, and it's on my channel, so you can check it on an info card as well, like I say. But that were one of my favourites, because I were just out there having fun, But let's pick our next question. So, what was your favourite subject at school? I think there's lots of different subjects I quite liked, but I didn't mind English. English is quite good, but some people might scoff at that and think, oh, quite nerdy, but not fussed, not really fussed. I thought I quite like English, but and I don't do that well at it, grade wise, but that's another tale that I'm not going to go on here. But I do enjoy it. So yeah. Banana Milk Cafe says, what are some of your favourite movies? So got a couple of because it's Christmas as I'm filming this. I'd say Elf is quite a good one. The Grinch as well. So they're kind of like my favourite Christmas films, but it's a lot. I quite like The Wizard of Oz. That was so impressive, especially for the late 1930s. All the colour and everything on it, superb. But basically, another one, Matilda's quite good. A lot of the Roald Dahl stuff, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, they're quite good. So yeah, so they're some of my favourite films. They're quite good. And that's all the viewers' questions answered. So thank you to everyone who submitted the channel. If you want me to do it again, I'm more than happy to. If you don't, fair enough. We'll never have to do a Q&A again if you don't want. But If you do, let me know. You know, the feedback is really appreciated. But that is the Q&A done for for you, because I did the Q&A based on the feedback that that you gave me. So you, the viewers, gave me, or particularly one. I think YWNA suggested it. So credit where credit's due. So yeah, but basically, thank you to everyone who submitted their questions. I've literally read them all. Today is a very quick video because there's been some exciting changes to my Patreon page. Some of the information has changed, so I want to let you know about some changes to some positive, mind you, changes to the Patreon. So there's now 2 tiers. There used to be 3 tiers, but now there's only 2. The first tier is called the ad-free diaries. It's $2.99. You can get a 7-day free trial. The ad-free diaries lets you watch videos ad-free for just $2.99 a month. That's less than the price of YouTube Premium. These are some of the benefits you get from the ad-free diaries. You get ad-free content, and as well, it allows you to focus on an individual creator. So it could be me, it could be anyone you watch, but it allows you to solely focus on the people you want to watch, and it's less than the price of YouTube Premium. I have YouTube Premium. It's about $7.99. Managed to get it for $7.99 a month. It's a special version called YouTube Premium Lite. It's $7.99 a month. That is less, and you're committing solely to this channel, and you still get the same videos, but they're just ad free for just $2.99. But the tier that is really the best bang for your buck per se is the extra diaries, because the extra diaries lets you watch behind the scenes videos free from ads, all for $7.99 a month. And it's great for those who want to support the channel and see extra videos of mine. What is included? What are some of the benefits? It's ad free like the first tier, but you get behind the scenes videos, and some of the videos I have managed to put on that tier. For example, I sort of repackaged an older video of mine. It was about saving money on DVDs, and you can check that out. But I redid the thumbnail, and I put on a behind the scenes clip of shooting the thumbnail for it. And that's the sort of things you'll find on there. It's for the people that really are interested like that on a deeper level. From December onwards, most of my videos are on there. And I did a podcast briefly called Rambling with Nathan. There's extended cuts of that. And you get more than what you see on here. It's not the sole place for my videos. It's an extension of my videos. So you'll get all the great videos for free on this channel, but you can support the channel and look at extra videos. It'll really support the channel and help me, because I have done travel things. I did a video where with the family I got invited to go to Carla Grant, and you might know that video because I retitled it to include the Dyer's Caravan Park. And I'll be able to go to places like that, but with the support from the Patreon. And I've got a Ko-fi. I've got a Ko-fi link in my links bit on the about section, and I've also got Buy Me a Coffee. Now, granted, I don't like coffee, but it allows you to donate. There's 2 places to donate to this channel while I try and get the YouTube membership on my channel. The thing is, I can't get the membership. I've got the subscribers. I have got the subscribers. I do struggle with watch hours. I know I do, and that's one of my weaknesses. I got 636 subscribers. I need to have 3 videos published in the last 90 days. Ka-ching. This channel has surpassed 500 uploads. I could have quit yesterday, and I wouldn't have had 500 uploads and 600 odd subscribers, and ever growing. I've got just under 200,000 total views on this channel. All the videos combined have led to that, and thank you. I have 263 watch hours and 5.2 thousand shorts views over the last 90 days. And you can have one or the other. The free uploads is a non-negotiable. You have to gain them within the last 90 days, but that's easy enough to do. And 500 subscribers. I have passed 500, more than 500 subscribers. I haven't been able to get the watch hours or the shorts views enough to get the membership set up. So while I'm working on that, make sure you sign up to, I've got a Ko-fi link, and I'll let you know my links. So I've got a Ko-fi link you can donate to, ko-fi.com/Nathan Diaries. All these links should be in the About section of the channel. And I've got Buy Me a Coffee, buymeacoffee.com/Nathan Hodgson. And I've got a link tree. So a link tree, if you're struggling to find any of my social medias, for example, my Instagram, at the Nathan Diaries, you can find all my social medias, everything you should need to know on there, all the links for them in one place. And I hope that we can get some donations, and it allows me to do better videos and better everything, really, better experiences. I can invest in better equipment. I am using my webcam today because it's a quick video, but I got a DJI Pocket 2 and my iPhone, it's a 17 Pro, but I can invest in a proper camera, proper thingamajig, like a Sony one. I think there's a Sony, I've got my eye on a Sony, I think it's called a ZV-1, but I'll need to do my research. But it could allow for things like that, better equipment, better, and even editing software. I can get editing software for these videos, preferably one that's easy enough to use. There's DaVinci, there's Premiere Pro, I could probably look into, but it's with these donations that it would allow me to invest in better equipment and better editing and whatnot. So make sure you like, subscribe, and donate to the channel, or subscribe to the Patreon. But thank you for watching. I hope this has been useful to you, and I will see you in the next video.
If you're enjoying watching this channel and want to support it, then the Patreon page is for you. If you want to support the channel in any way, shape or form, the Patreon page is definitely for you. What are you waiting for? Make sure you go onto patreon.com/Nathan Diaries.